How's everybody doing today? Puppy Pot and Chill, number 574. Lay down. You just got through doing a bunch of tricks and treats. As a matter of fact, get up on the bed and quit. Okay, Puppy Pot and Chill, 574. Nancy Pelosi attempts a military coup by going to Pentagon and telling the Joint Chiefs of Staff to stop following Trump's orders. Really? Out of all the bullshit about Trump pulling a coup, Nancy Pelosi actually did it. She was told by the Joint Chiefs of Staff what she was doing was a military coup and an act of treason. Now, will she face charges for her actions? Nope. Do her actions spur on other chains of events that lead to deaths, making her guilty of high treason and murder, just like they're doing with a lot of other people, like even the people at the Pentagon that stormed the Pentagon? They're talking about charging everybody that was there, not just the people that stormed in, but everybody. They're kind of using the you know how, okay, if you're a getaway driver for bank robbery and the guys inside the bank shoot somebody dead, you'll be charged as an accessory to murder with the other guys because you helped aid in the getaway. Well, that's kind of what they're doing with this deal on the Pentagon. All right, even though a lot of people weren't there storming the Pentagon, if they were close to the Capitol, they're going to try to charge them. How about that? And you think there's no bias and you think the Dems aren't acting fucking stupid crazy? Really? I had to dig for all this information. Mainstream media was not pushing this out. They're not going to be spending a bunch of time reporting on this because it doesn't fit their agenda of Trump is evil, anybody who supports Trump is evil, and all the Democrats are just good, period. I've gotten a lot of backlash over the censorship video I recently made, with people telling me that the platforms are privately owned and can censor or remove anyone they like. Well, if they're going to do that, they need to quit saying they're free speech outlets. All right? So all you stupid people saying that, yeah, I can remove you anytime, they're going against their own words. They're changing everything so that the bias only pushes one way. You can try to deny it if you want, but we had 10 months of riots and nobody said anything. And we have one small riot where only the White House was broken into. Not a bunch of businesses burned down and broken into. And they're saying that that was the highlight of all evil. But all the 10 months of rioting before that, okay, it's okay. Even Biden says that if the people who stormed the White House had been BLM or Antifa, they would have been treated better and, differently and better because they fight for a good thing. The people at the Capitol were fighting for their fucking lives so they don't starve, so they don't lose a place to live. But BLM and Antifa are the good fight? Fuck you. They have a fight to be made for sure, but saying that one is better than the other is absolutely biased and hints of racist. Now they're saying just sit down, shut up, and do as you're told. No bitching about anything. Even though they did it for 4 years, that's different. They're doing something good. Just ask them, they'll tell you. Fucking fucks. The censorship, division, bias towards the Trump supporters is growing as Dems gain more and more power, closing in on Inauguration Day. As the left divide the people, labeling the people that oppose them as all kinds of horrible things, comparing them to Nazis and everything, when the Democratic left are the ones calling the names and dividing the people. They are calling the people on the right despicable, supremacists, and much worse, saying they have to be cleansed from society. Does that sound familiar? Does that sound like 80 years ago, this crazy dude did something very, very, very similar by calling a certain group of people horrible names and dividing them? All right, it's not the Republicans doing this. It's not the right. This is the Democratic left doing this. Because the Democrats have been gaining power and imposing their will on people, we're getting a lot of backlash because it's not what the people want or need, but rather what the politicians want to further gain in their position and power. It doesn't matter what the people need, only what they need. And they make rules for thee and not for me. They'll tell you you can't go out and gather it all or make it or do it, and then they do it themselves. They go meet their friends. Well, first they go out and they get their hair done, which nobody else can do, and then they go to a restaurant with a group of people that they're not supposed to do, and they get away with it. They come out and fuck people by lying to them while saying they are helping them, and people believe it because the mainstream media props them up and doesn't tell them any different. And because people don't fact check, they just believe what they were told. Well, these fucktards are fucking people over. Mainstream media is propping up the crazy. So the people actually believe that the Democrats are helping them, while the Democrats are really fucking them over. And because mainstream media is propping them up with these lies, the people believe it. And if they don't dig like I do, you'll never see it. You'll never find the truth unless you dig like I do, or you listen to a channel like mine. Like I said, they're even trying to charge everyone at the protest at the Capitol. Even if they didn't do anything, if they're just standing there, they're charging them as if they're the getaway driver. It's absolutely retarded, ignorant. The Democratic left is doing it to us, and people aren't fact-checking, and they're just believing the mainstream media. So here we go. You guys wanted this. You voted this in. Buckle up. All right, I'm going to shut this down, keep it under 10 minutes. Peace. I love you fuckers. Remember, you got to be 21 in a state where it's legal to smoke marijuana. If not, just don't do it. We can be smart stoners. Let's be better than the other people. Let's be better than Democrats, especially. And it's not really tough. All you got to do is tell the truth and be good. That's it. Democrats doing a good enough job fucking themselves. All we got to do is let people see it. So, until people see it, we are on this downhill slide. Buckle up, like I said. It's going to be a rough ride. You can't love everybody. Let's try not to hate. I think I've already done. I'm going to do it. Peace. I love you fuckers. Me and Munch will do another segment later. Well, and I'll let him up on my lap, or we'll do tricks or something. But anyway, that's enough for now. I'll talk at you guys later. Stay high, bitches.